All right, we're still in step 3, reduce stress with a value-based schedule. And what we're doing is how to build a schedule around what's important to your family. Mila Sweet, resources, reactions, difficult conversations, achieve more with less. First, let's give examples of my family schedule and why I built it this way. This is a little bit challenging to understand, but I will tell you this. I've changed this during different seasons of life, but when we first built this, I tried to homeschool Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30, because I thought it should be like school. And that quickly got old. By the time Friday came, I was like, ugh. So then I went from Monday through Thursday, and I tried to do the same amount of hours, same amount of work, Monday through Thursday. That got old too, and I really fell in love with the Monday through Wednesday schedule, where Monday was a really long day where we would do sometimes 12 hours of work, just book work, hard curriculum work. And then we knew on Friday we could work on certain projects we were interested in. We could have a little bit of tech learning. We could do outdoor activities, but Friday was just whatever we felt was going to encourage us in learning. Thursday was more art-based or science-based projects. And Wednesday was whatever we didn't get done Mondays and Tuesdays. But if we got it done, we used those days for writing or creative activities. So Monday and Tuesday were challenging days, and then the rest of the week I knew that I had extra time to just be mom. And then the ways that I built health was through doing family workout, having 2 to 3 hours outside on the days that were lighter. And I also created activities around health, like tracking how much you're running and notice what effects you're running, giving us more opportunities to run, volunteering as a coach, spending this time as ways to make myself better, but also include my children. And then I made sure I started with my personal values. So I start my day with a walk that turns into a family walk some days, or family sprinting, or a family run. This is a way for me to fill my cup, and also a way for me to fill my kids or children's cup. And then I also include them in meal prep on Sundays. They help to prep meals. If they don't prep meals, which is fine, then they're responsible for making their meal, and there's a certain way they have to make it. They can pick what they would like to pick on it, but they need to participate in getting the food in the house and building a proper plate for nutrition for themselves. So they have to evaluate how this food makes them feel, evaluate how it makes other people feel, and then learning how to properly prepare food for others. So for you, what a family schedule look like? What actions or tasks are a necessary result of your values? For example, if health is important, working out is a necessary action task. So what are your values? What does accountability look like in your home? So if you want to have accountability, how can you have that with the curriculum? Are there curriculums set up where your child can do some things on their own? Maybe you need a super detailed curriculum so that they are able to do smaller tasks on their own, and you're just able to check back in on them. Maybe they need to learn how to read first so that they're able to set up those accountability systems. Or maybe they tell you when they need help, and there's a fun way for you to help them to engage so that the accountability is there, and you let them know how much they need to get done for that day so that you can hold them accountable. Eliminate the biggest hurdles to keeping your values. Examples of hurdles. So if I am looking to have health in the house and we start with the donut, how does that work? If there's accountability is a value, or family is a value, but you're never spending time with your children and you're always on your phone, that would be a hurdle. So some other hurdles are just not properly planning, not putting it on your schedule, not being honest about what's needed for you to show up, not evaluating the last week, evaluating what happened before, looking at your goals and looking at, how do I accomplish this? How do I give a bite-sized piece? Maybe that's my goal for the month, but what does that look like if I did it for one day? My goal is to eat 30 servings of green leafy vegetables. Maybe I'm just focusing on having something for lunch every day and including my kids on it, letting them taste it even if they think it's nasty. Say, hey, each day you're just gonna have a bite. So what are some hurdles for you? Is it time management? Is it not properly planning? Is it doing the hardest thing at the end of the day, and maybe you need to switch it to the beginning of the day? Outline the tasks you must complete each week and day to run your family: food, sleep, work, and so on. Now connect these tasks to your values. How do they line up? So for example, if family time is important to you, when are you scheduling it? Is it in between, as a break in between courses, or is it after you finish work and they're going to sit down and we're going to read a story together? Or is it something that at the end of the week we have family game night, and during the week I show them how the math can help them with playing Uno? Looking at how to connect those things. For me, for food, I'm looking at how to make food part of my values for health. I'm looking at how to make working out and sleep and biology all part of how health is simplified in my house. So if you don't find the biggest hurdle and brainstorm how to solve it, it may not happen overnight. night, but keeping on top of it will help you find a way. If you don't know the biggest hurdle, just keep trying to do what you value. Keep scheduling it, work around it, make it part of your curriculum. And if you don't see that, over time, you'll start to notice what prohibits you from completing it. That's probably one of your biggest hurdles. Homework time. This is the time where you could put your ideas into play. Here's reflection task. How should you map out your value-based schedule? What hurdles should you eliminate or address? Let's highlight the mandatory tasks to attach to your values. Let's hear that one more time. How should you map out your value-based schedule? So first, just schedule the things you actually have to do, like sleep, eat, all those things. And now can you attach them to your values? What hurdles should you eliminate or address? And then let's highlight the mandatory tasks to attach to your values. You're scheduling what you need to do first on your schedule. If you don't have a schedule that has what you need to do, schedule it. And then once you do that, you say, where can I put my values into the schedule? Is it in the curriculum? Is it before and after? Is it during our breaks? And what other activities can we do that cement our values and that we can look forward to? All right, that is all. Thank you so much for being here. Click the next video if you're ready. If not, schedule time to watch the next one. But make sure you take the time to reflect. That is all.